All right, guys, welcome to Trade with Meatball. And I know you come here for the hot stock tips, so I'll give them to you, okay? Because I value your time, but you got to watch the videos for more than 30 seconds if you want to get good at this, okay? But I know you're busy, you got jobs and kids. CLSK is on the screen. Mara has earnings this week, okay? I think it's Wednesday. MARA, we'll take a look at that. But Ether's running right now, and the Bitcoin's looking okay. I've got a little Ether and a little Bitcoin for my kid, but with Amara, they have $1 billion worth of Bitcoin in the bank or something. Amara's okay financially. It looks like she has. I turned this zone green on Mara, and thinking about taking a call and holding it over earnings release, which is really risky. Don't follow me. I played with rattlesnakes as a kid. If you haven't been here before, I'm just an old man flipping stocks. I used to be a stockbroker, and I got tired of the scammers and the guys with the Rolexes and Lamborghinis claiming they're experts. I traded with them. I lost thousands of dollars. There is no inner circle. I paid the bribe to get in. Trust me, it's bullshit. So I give you the knowledge for free. I want you to draw lines on charts so you don't need me and you don't need anybody. But the Mara looks like she's stabilizing around 23 and she really respects my zones. And we talked about this in the last video. And so you can buy the puts or the calls, but I'm thinking financially, she may have a little surprise, but she's certainly poised to do something. CLSK, I circle the entries when I go in, and this is my entry down here. It was like $10, and the earnings came out, and pop! I was gonna hold over earnings. I said I was going to, and I chickened out. Let's tell the truth, guys. Okay, I do this for free. There's no reason for me to lie, but I took my 40% on the calls, and then of course it rocketed. Um, I think Mara could do it, and the calls are not that expensive. But check this out. I got this from a friend on Twitter. Cart, CART, and the calls are cheap, and she looks good, man. It used to be like an IPO or something. I think this is the one. Yeah, it is. Okay, and what a curl on the daily chart with volume. Man, oh man. So I like that, and I like the CPRT again from a friend on Twitter. Look at this volume and candle, CPRT on the daily, man. So zoom out, always zoom out. She looks good on any chart, CPRT, okay? And the hood is going over 14 right here. And this is a crucial zone on the daily chart. And you can zoom out to a weekly and you can see that she has plenty of room to go up. And you can certainly see the curl on the hood. Hood calls are pretty cheap. You can go out to March 15th for like $33. And the strike price, I think, is like 15 or something. But look at the hood. I like buying calls that are good till Friday or good till next week. Keep the zero DTEs to a minimum, but if you're going to buy zero DTEs, my pick of the week would be SPY puts. I mean, she's going up with little retracements on the weekly, right? Nothing goes straight up, guys. And a little retracement would be healthy, maybe 503 or 504. But just go with the trend. And if you wait till 10:30 or 11, they usually show cards and they give us a trend, but not always, right? Sometimes we get chop and you got to recognize the chop. If you draw zones, and it's just bouncing in between your zones. I mean, you can play the calls for 10 or 20%. You can see I took a put here as it left my zone. But if you draw zones and you draw lines yourselves, you won't need me, you won't need anybody. And then when there is chop, you can sell it when it gets to the next zone and just get the hell off. I grow my account. Well, I was up 350% in the last 3 weeks, and I'm an old man with a small account. But my point is, I get in and get out. I take the 20, 30, 40%, and I'll see you tomorrow. I don't hold for the home runs. I also don't get to eat if I miss. Okay. It's the old man hits or he doesn't eat challenge. So what I'm saying is recognize chop and don't trade the chop. But if you're going to, make sure you got lines and zones drawn and sell when it goes in between the zones. I don't like trading chop, but I'm looking at SPY having a little pullback here. I mean, she's had quite a run, coming back to retest 500. It would be normal. But is it going to? I don't know. But they could dump it 2 points in one candle. I mean, it's a $500 stock, and we've seen some violent movement like down here the other day. I think it was like a Thursday or something. There was some really violent movement down here towards the end of the day. And on a $500 stock like this, QQQ, same thing. They can move 1 or 2 points in one candle. So keep the zero DTEs to a minimum. Don't rush in at the open. You guys can do this. Draw your own lines and zones. Okay. Our Discord's free. You can check the watch list right here, and it's got my stock picks for the week. Snow and Mara have earnings. I like hood calls over 14. I still like CLSK. Uber has a flag on the 15-minute. Uh-huh. Uber has a flag on the 15-minute. I was looking at this and forgot about it, and one of our friends on Twitter posted it. There you go, guys. All right. Be careful. Go get them. Have a good week. Okay. God bless you.